Nosferatu.
Oh. Where's that coming from? Oh. I'm one more sweet than I'm doing.
One sweet is all it takes. I just want to check them two cameras.
What? How does my face look?
Both.
Yeah, but like seriously. My angles.
It doesn't matter, you won't be watching.
What?
You won't watch it.
That's not the point.
Okay.
Did you do your hair?
No.
Oh.
That is just why.
Oh, you got that juke, bro.
Here in Singleton, you do one single clap in front of your face. And then I'll do a clap for that one. I think we're rolling. Well, I always do stupid voice.
You do such a shoe voice.
Oh, hello, welcome back to what you do now. Today we're going to talk about Nosferatu.
You do such a stupid voice. Oh, there's stains on that.
And what?
Your costume.
What costume?
You are sweating.
I know, it's a lot of work doing this. I suppose you made it. Right, okay, put that in airplane mode, please.
What if I have to look up something?
Take it off airplane mode. Be neat, like, scooter.
You're so rude.
Okay. How should we start this?
I don't know.
Hi guys!
Terrible.
LVD Films film review. I think this will be this is going to be a regular segment.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is,
Just talk normally.
I think what I wanted it to be is, there's a lot of classic films that you may not have seen.
Yeah.
Or I think what we should do, right? We'll start with like our favourite movies each.
Okay.
And then if there's like one of my, well obviously yeah, if it's one I would have seen it.
Obviously, yeah, I hope so.
But if it's one of my ones and you haven't seen it,
Okay.
we'll watch it and then talk about it.
Okay. So is Nosferatu one of your favourite films?
No, but we could do, so I think we'll do reviews of like
New films?
new films, concerts, comedy, stuff we go to,
Okay.
live events,
Yeah.
and I don't know if we should be talking to each other or talking to the camera.
I think we're just talking. Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it does people. The two cameras are all on you anyway, so
No.
it looks like they are.
But Yeah, and the third one's a new. Me? Us. You.
I feel like I'm not in this one.
Well, then,
It's probably wide.
yeah.
You don't really like those and stuff.
Yeah.
So don't worry about what we're going to be doing. What's this one about?
Okay. Last week we went to see Nosferatu. The remake.
Nosferatu!
We went to see Nosferatu in Odeon Cinema Portlaoise, where it used to be Storm Cinema.
Mm-hmm.
Probably in the three worst cinemas in the world. No, that's whatever it is.
Not in the world. In Ireland.
I've been there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But anyway. Went to see Nosferatu. What did you think of it?
I really liked it.
Yeah?
I did. But since watching the old one now, I'm like,
Okay, well, like, I really didn't think this through at all.
no, no points. We should have notes.
Okay, the plot. What happened?
Okay, I've never read the book.
I read the book, kind of. I read it till I lost
Do you remember? Did you remember the
Yeah.
plot before
No.
you saw the film?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Who's their stars?
So I didn't know what the basis of this story was at all.
You didn't know
I
the
didn't
story
know it was a
of Dracula?
film. I didn't know films. I didn't know it was letters. I just knew he was a.
Yeah. So that was what I remember. Well, my memory of the book was that it was a series of letters from the husband to the wife,
Okay.
and then it stops abruptly, and then it's the wife's letters to the husband, and then it's oh no, I don't think it was letters. I think it was actually diary entries, and then it's diary entries of someone on a ship,
Okay.
and then I lost the book.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much probably it was probably 2/3 to 3/4
Yeah.
of the way through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he spoke in the book. He spoke of a mysterious creature on board.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Also, noble mention for the outfits. Authentic. The
Lost Boys.
only other vampire thing I have. That'll be talked about in the next episode. I know it.
We can do Lost Boys.
We can do Lost Boys because I think there was a second one that I've never seen.
Lost Boys 2.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, I think there could be 3 or 4.
Oh,
Yeah. But we could also watch them and review them.
Is that Joel Schumacher?
Yeah.
One of his better ones.
Some by me.
What?
Some by me.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No.
I could be completely wrong.
I think I'm wrong there.
It's gonna be like Christopher Thomas or something.
No, it's not. I can see his face in my head. Oh yeah, Joel Schumacher did not do that. He did do The Lost Boys.
Okay.
Right, no. Why isn't it there? Rob Reiner.
Don't know about it.
This man. Insert photo here.
Okay, yeah, I don't think any of this is gonna make it. This is just for our live viewers. Right, I think I've got it now, right? We're gonna do. Welcome to our review segment, where we're gonna be reviewing films mainly, live performances, maybe a bit of theatre, gigs, comedy, and maybe a bit of a film review.
Okay.
Okay, is that right with you?
That's fine, mate, yeah.
Yeah. So last week we went to see Nosferatu in
Yeah.
Odeon Cinema Portlaoise.
Mm-hmm.
Portlaoise, just up the road.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh yeah, because I was off school.
Yeah.
I had read the book I've read most of the book previously.
I have not.
Remembered bits of it. Didn't really remember the main plot points.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't. Do you say you didn't even know Well, I didn't really know the story of Dracula. That's why I read the book, because I wanted to know the story.
Yeah, I did know the story. I just knew Count Orlok from SpongeBob.
Okay.
Insert clip here. And I've seen a few things like on TikTok and all about the new film and different things about the remake or the previous ones.
Well, what did you hear about the new film?
So about the new film, I knew Lily Rose Depp was in it. I knew Nick Holt was in it.
Nick Holt.
I knew Willem Dafoe was in it.
He was great.
Emma Corrin,
Which one was
and so she played the wife
friend.
of
Yes.
Aaron Taylor-Johnson, also in it. So two hotties
Your pal.
already.
Who we talking? Who's the high?
Aaron Taylor-Johnson and Nick Holt. So already I was interested.
So that's why you wanted to go.
Oh, and Bill.
Murray.
No, Bill
Bill.
Skarsgård,
Yeah.
the main man.
Like flipping, what's his name? Is the penguin.
Yeah, and then so I knew they were in it, and I was really interested to see because I'd never seen that with Lily Rose Depp in it, except for that one with Timothy Chalamet when he plays the knight and Robert Pattinson's in it as well. You haven't seen it.
A Knight's Tale.
That's a great movie, by the way, though. Anyway, that film with Timothy Chalamet and Robert Pattinson, where they're both kings and King Henry.
Oh yes.
King Henry. But I've heard she's a really good actress. She's been in loads of French stuff, and she's apparently very good. So I was excited to see her.
She's in French stuff.
Yeah, she's French. Her mother's French.
Who's in her?
Paradis. Vanessa Paradis. Johnny Depp's ex-wife. So she's actually been in loads of French stuff. So apparently it's really good. She's like fluent French. So it's Timothy Chalamet.
Now, I don't participate in the TikTok,
Mm.
but I am about you when you participate in your TikToks, and you frequently share them with me.
Yeah.
Going into this, I thought we were maybe going to be seeing
Erotic.
softcore porn.
We did, I will say,
I
compared
didn't
to the
think it was
last
that
one.
raw.
Well, compared to the 1922 one.
Yeah, but
So it was a lot raunchier.
bit of ankle.
Also got to see Orlok. Is it Orlok? Count Orlok?
Yeah.
We got to see Orlok Dick. In this one.
When he comes out of the coffin.
The Ordicky.
What?
The Ordick. The Ordicky.
Orlicks.
Ordicky.
Why did I felt the way people going on TikTok.
Yeah, but
it
we're in
was like-
Ireland also. People are
No,
very
but they were-
conservative.
Were they not like English accounts and stuff?
Yeah, but people are still a bit like, oh, it's a bit, oh, and because it's a bit dark and stuff like that, people think, oh, the devil, they're having sex with the devil. Ah.
Oh.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's
Satanic.
taboo. Yeah,
Taboo.
like, do you know. And like then Aaron Taylor-Johnson having sex with Joanne when she's dead in the coffin.
I think we watched
This was
different
also
films.
said on TikTok. No, but like when they found him dead on top of her, her legs were spread and he in between them.
Like
No, and
He
he
wasn't.
is.
Negromancer.
He did.
I don't know if I pronounced it correctly.
No, you didn't. I know what you meant.
He wasn't
yeah.
interfering with it.
He
but
was.
He was not.
He was.
They
On the
weren't-
TikTok, that's what it said. And I was really disappointed because there was one TikTok that was going around and it was like, bounce on it.
Yeah.
Style. And I was so raging that was crazy style. Well, I did watch a thing. Anyway, back to whatever. So, Lily Rose, we'll go from both because we did this week as well watch the 1922 version of Nosferatu.
I think, we'll talk about that maybe later.
Can we do comparisons? 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel like we can compare them.
Do you want to
as we
compare them
talk
as we
about-
go?
I
Okay.
think as we talk about them, yeah.
Okay.
So I think plot wise, it was pretty much
Yeah.
scene for scene, which
Well,
I was shocked.
I found that disappointing though.
So did I.
Like, I didn't feel there was a big fight the monster scene. I didn't find it scary.
There was a little few hoppy bits. Not in the original one, but the new one,
exactly.
I don't think it's meant to be
You-
scary though.
It's a horror film. It's Dracula.
Yeah, but I don't think it's horror in the, like,
What's the drama?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre sense of horror. Like, horror was always just scary. It wasn't like, ah.
But
I think we're just different. I think we're just being brought up to think of horror in different ways now. Like, it's not a, like, slasher horror film. It's just, like...
no, but still, it wasn't.
It's a
I
bit
did not-
silly.
Let me talk for a minute. Like Insidious or anything like that. I had a knot in my stomach watching it.
Yeah.
There was no. I didn't. It was never on edge. There was a few jump scares, but and like I felt the way it ended. It was very true to the original, but I think they could have added a bit more into it. You never like they try to seek the monster and it just doesn't. The paths don't align.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't fight the monster ever. There's never that. Oh, we escaped.
Mm. But that's. Obviously, I've never read the book, so I don't know if that's.
But I mean, you can take the original and adapt it and change it.
Maybe they didn't want to though. Maybe they just want to pay homage to it.
I just find it disappointing though.
Okay, fair enough. I really liked it though. I think if that's, I have to read the book yet, but I think if that's the way the book is, then
I found the book
perfect.
difficult.
Yeah, fair. It's probably old English, like. And
No, not just the way. It wasn't like a novel where there's a consistent plot.
Okay, yeah, it's.
Diary entries. So then it was very stylized. Like maybe I probably wasn't mature enough to read it at the time.
Yeah, that'll be for next time. We'll read that. I'll come back.
We're doing book reviews.
Maybe we should do book, original, and then new.
For Nosferatu.
You
know, there's one in the. Well, there's two. There's one in the 70s.
Yeah, there was a sensual one I saw on TikTok.
Do you want
insert the TikTok here. You can do that too.
What?
You could insert TikTok here.
Yeah, just one.
Oh, okay.
I don't like TikTok. It's banned now.
No, it's not.
It's gone.
It's not.
It's gone.
No, they got rid of it for 19
gone.
hours and then they brought back.
Gone. I know it's back. What was in for his review?
You were saying the plot. You didn't like it.
No, I can't remember.
They needed to add it to the plot.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
What?
Next person. Next thing. Let's start with
Go
Hutter. Characters. We'll go through the characters.
Which one was that book called?
Hutter, who is Thomas, played by Nicole.
Nicole!
So they changed his name. Thank God, Hutter's an awful name.
Yeah.
What did you think of Hutter in the original and of Hutter?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to do it about the original.
Okay, you want to do it the new one?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
what did you think of Nicole's performance?
Brilliant.
I know
he's stunning. I think he's.
If you're watching this, Nicole.
If you're watching this, I think he's a great actor. Anyway, like I think you did believe he was terrified when he was in the castle.
Yeah.
And also, like, just shows you men don't listen.
Go on.
His own step told him not to go home. Like, not to leave.
Yeah, but
and
he was
like,
doing it for her.
He was doing it for money.
Yeah, for them. So he could move.
Oh!
Worst lodgers ever.
Yeah, very true. What did you think of him?
Yeah, I thought he was good.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, I think. Like, I wouldn't fault any of the performances.
Oh yeah.
They're all good performances. My issue was the monster.
Orlok.
Yeah.
Okay, new Orlok.
Yeah, see, that's what I said. I didn't find it scary.
Okay.
But that's what led me to wanted to watch the old one.
But the old one was even less scary.
But I thought it was scarier. But I just must have been very hungover when I saw it.
Yeah.
But I still. But what I will say about the old one, like 1922 silent movie, so back when cameras were massive, so most scenes were just one angle, and then the whole scene played out.
Yeah.
But I never lost concentration throughout all of it.
Oh God, no.
But
and even the shadow, like I think the shadows were very good, very well done.
it is.
That was but it was just the.
But I think I found him creepier than.
Yeah, people on TikTok. I'm just going from TikTok because that's where I'm getting all my information from. Crazy style. I think I do that really well.
Oh.
Is that just taking photographs? Ew, paparazzi. Paparazzo. Paparazzi. Sorry.
Yeah, I shouldn't just put some clothes in focus.
till you love me.
Home dick.
Was it? Home a dick?
Yeah.
Super dick.
Do you remember what you said last?
No. Do you remember what I said?
Oh, we were on about the monster and you said people from TikTok were saying.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Oh! Take two!
Yeah, so you said Count Orlok wasn't scary.
Yeah.
Original one, scary.
Yeah.
They were saying, yeah, that was the thing about TikTok people were raging that they put that big fuck off moustache on him.
Yeah.
They said that took away some of the scariness
Yeah.
they felt.
But
I think they were just trying to be true to like the culture or something. Maybe. I don't know the reason for the moustache.
well, that's what like I said, I thought, from my memory, the old one was scarier.
Okay.
But I just found it, I don't know, it's an interesting point that they had a lot less to work with.
And it was scarier.
Whereas now, they had everything with prosthetics, CGI, editing. I don't know, it didn't scare me.
Yeah, and I think as well, like
for the monster. Like, I know you...
Like, vampires, though, there's meant to be an allure to them because obviously they want to get up in close in your business and suck your blood, so they have to be a bit, not the same Count Orlok from the original sexy, but they have to have an allure to them and be able to draw you in and not terrify you enough that you're going to be trying to get away.
I think they were trying to make this one scary.
I don't
the scary
know.
monster.
I think they were trying to make it sexier.
Yeah.
But like the whole point of his back being bleh and him being in the coffin and like all emaciated, like I think that was the scary aspect, is that bleh.
The grim.
But also, like, not to bring in other films, but like, say, I felt like it was a bit unbelievable in parts, the Count Orlok in this one, because in some aspects he seemed like huge. Like, I was like, that is like a 7 foot tall man.
Okay.
And he seems unreal. And the Count Orlok in the original one he's more believable because he's more man height. If we were to look at like the likes of Twilight and stuff, they're more believable for people to be able to see him. Like, if I saw that Count Orlok now in the new film, I'd be like, I'm running away from this man.
Oh yeah, but the old one.
But the old one, like, I know he's like, but like, he's the height and the build. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not really.
He's not as imposing.
No.
Okay.
Whereas I feel like with the big fuck off moustache and the jacket and the smell.
And then what you were saying about the moustache being true to the time.
Okay.
I don't. How do I articulate this? So yeah, like that, you're saying very accurate, blah 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 blah. Set in Germany.
Yeah.
everyone had an English accent.
Oh no, I don't mean. I mean.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know if you found that off-putting or.
I did, because then the others were speaking German.
Who was?
But like when he went to Transylvania and stuff.
Was that not just a foreign language?
No, but there was a bit of German at the beginning.
It was not like a Germanic tribal version. But even the people in the workhouse or in the hospital, they had like real Cockney accents.
Yeah.
Like real old-timey English accents. I don't know, that just... I don't know if it's inconsistency.
Look up languages in Nosferatu. Romanian, English, German and Russian.
Yeah, so we do a quick basic plot.
Yeah. I'm just looking up the languages.
Lily Rose, child.
Ellen.
She's a child at the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
She's got the gift.
Of seeing shit.
Yeah. So she calls out to the night because her father locks her away.
I just want a friend, basically.
Yeah.
A friend.
And somebody was to answer her calls for friendship, but then wanted more. So then did she?
It flashed forward.
But did she? Did she?
Did that?
Stop interrupting me.
Sorry.
Did she commit herself to him, or did she want to be abstinent until she found Nicole?
No, she did commit herself in the beginning.
To Nosferatu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because she never thought she'd be able to connect with someone, or wouldn't be able to find
didn't
someone.
really get that, I don't think.
I thought that was... I think she said something. But she says that at the end then.
Mm.
Yeah. So then, falls in love.
With Nicole.
Nicole! He's a career man.
Yeah.
Well, career man on hard times is living with a mate. They both are. Boy gets this good job. His boss sends him to sell an abandoned house
In Transylvania.
in Transylvania, which I didn't think was a real place, but it turns out it is.
It is.
To
Count Orlok. He wants to buy a house in the village they're in.
But he has to do it in person.
And he has to do it in person. So he's to travel for 6 weeks there. So
Was it 6 weeks?
6 weeks to go. 12 weeks in total travelling. Not including the time he
12-week
spent
round
there.
trip.
Not including the time he spent there. That's why it seemed so long.
So he's gone for 4 months.
Yeah. That's what I found good about the new one, was that you show the time passing in Germany. Whereas in the original one, I know it's old-timey, but he goes off in his jolly way, Hutter, i.e. Thomas, and you don't see any of what's happening at home in the old one. But you see it in the new one.
I think there was one flash.
Yeah, but like not much at all.
Yeah.
So then he travels to Transylvania and he stops in a village.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and tells them where he's going, and they're like, "Don't go there!"
Gaffs in French.
Yeah, not like obviously in that accent. And then he sees some freaky shit while he's there, and then he decides to leave and go to Count Orlok's, and eventually he makes his way there. And
Count Orlok's a bit creepy, turns out.
just a little bit obsessed, sees cops, the old hair in the locket.
Who's your one?
Yeah, who's your one?
Does she come with the house?
Yeah, basically. And then Nicole signs the
Deeds
to the gaff, not knowing that he's signing away his betrothed.
Oh yeah, is that it? Because it was in foreign, and he's like, you have to say it now.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to say that.
Why?
It's in a different language.
It was foreign to him.
Yeah.
But then your mum's like, you better say it now because I'm going to bed.
Yeah, basically, it's daytime, you go to bed.
Oh, Nicole wanted to leave, that was it, because he was a bit poorly and under the weather.
A lot of freaky shit was happening.
Mosquito bites
Appearing everywhere.
on his jammed heart. And then she's back in Germania.
She's having a crazy
Getting
old
freaky.
time. And I liked the addition of Willem Dafoe in it as the doctor.
Yeah, the eccentric doctor.
Yeah, because you don't see the eccentric doctor.
Poor Things.
Very Poor Things, also a great film. Love Willem Dafoe, just a great character, just so kooky. I love him.
Yeah, I like him now. I didn't like him for so long. I liked him more than I liked the idea of him. I'd say since Lighthouse I got into him.
Yeah, I liked him, but I feel like I've never seen him in anything other than Spider-Man.
Yeah,
as a child, but like he's brilliant.
American Psycho.
Yeah, but I only saw that recently. Yeah, but as a child, like I'm like, what else did I see him in? But I just loved Willem Dafoe. So meanwhile, while her man is out having a great old time with Count Orlok, Lady Rose Depp, Ellen is her character. She's having all these seizures and all this stuff. And like, it's the melancholy from when she was a child. She is staying with Nicole's friend Aaron Taylor-Johnson and his wife and their 2 children. And as you said, terrible house guest. She's keeping them up all night.
Terrible lodger. So they call for Finchy.
Who?
Finchy.
Who's Finchy?
The doctor.
Is that what they call him?
He plays Finchy in The Office.
Oh, okay.
Finchy.
And then he has a friend from...
Well, no, he's
his lecturer from college. Friend from college?
He was kicked out of the medicine world. The medical world.
For being a bit...
For having unconventional methods.
So... that ends up being Willem Dafoe, and he's big into the occult and all those
alchemist and that.
All those things.
He's got all the books and all that.
So we look into
it. Sorry, we left out a major plot point. Or did we say that? The real estate agent was in on it and he's gone to bed.
Well, he's not in on it, but he took Count Orlok as his master.
Yeah.
Knock. Is he called Knock in the new film?
Not
he is in the old film. I like Knock in the old film more than the new film. He's like a jaunty little character in the old one.
Is Scroll in the old film. It was just like doodles that a child would do.
Random doodles. Yeah. Really good. I loved him in the old one.
That tickled me pink.
I really liked him. So yes, the man has set it all up, so that's how there's the connection there. So then flashback to Nicole, still in Transylvania. He eventually, I think he's kind of copped that Orlok's not what he says he is. And
he saw a vampire slaying in the town.
Spoiler.
Yeah, well, it's just a live girl.
Yeah. So he saw a vampire slaying. So, well, he just saw someone being murdered. He did.
Well, did they not?
They never say vampire. And that's another thing I noticed. They never say vampire in the new film, but they do in the old film.
You sure?
Never once. I'm gonna Google it.
Don't Google it, doesn't matter.
I'm Googling it.
Get off.
No, I'm not Googling it, so no.
It's an addiction, Aaron.
No, I'm just looking it up.
It's an addiction.
Word vampire in Nosferatu. You can stay talking while I'm looking this up.
They're just here for you.
For about the first 2/3 of the movie, the word is not spoken, but then Willem Dafoe's character, Professor Albin Eberhard von Franz, starts to use the word upon researching vampires.
Okay. So they never said it in the village?
No.
Perfect. Yeah, so then he has his suspicions. Goes on a bit of exploration around the gaff.
Yeah.
There's a bit of an incident. Should we leave it there, the plot, or do you meant to finish out the plot?
I don't know. Like, the old one is very same as the new one. Plot-wise.
So then he has a small interaction with Orlok. And Orlok chases him. And then he escapes.
Yeah.
But see, that's what I think there should have been more of that. Maybe there should have been the monster pursuing them.
Thomas. Or like chasing any of them.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole thing with the plague though when that comes. You don't think? It's like, will it stop? Won't it stop? How many people are gonna die? Blah, blah, blah.
But we knew what that was. I don't know. Yeah, I just think that's what was lacking.
You're lacking something. You want a bit more meat.
Yeah, something to...
Stick your tea into cheers.
Something to shake me.
Is it just because there's no happy ending?
No, I don't mind that. Like, see if, and that was it. I felt the ending very flat. It just fizzled out. Let's not say what happened, but there wasn't a big event. There wasn't a big
fight scene or a big rigmarole. But I just feel like vampire films, except for Twilight, are never like that.
But maybe it's because
I've never seen that either.
But it's like they're off over there and then it ends over here. And then they come back and find it's ended.
Yeah.
Just doesn't have the tension. Like, I'm not even saying from a vampire film, I just mean from a film.
I like it.
The tension.
Yeah. But I think the tension was the whole build up of him eventually getting to her.
But they told us the ending before it happened as well.
Yeah. But they obviously do that in the book as well, and they do that in the film.
Yeah, but adapt it, change it.
Yeah, but maybe they just didn't want to. You would have liked to change.
I would have just liked it, a good ending, a better ending, or more conflict throughout it. Like it just felt quite linear. The plot.
Yeah.
He goes to Orlok. Orlok comes back. And that was it.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't
also
challenges. Like what was the hero's journey?
But also if they are paying homage to the original source material, like that simpler times, not as much conflict. Do you know what I mean?
Then maybe that's the issue.
Story.
Stop
making things.
Stop remaking.
Well, then other people were saying like they had gone to see it and they were crying and everything because they were like, really, it's a story of like a woman like sacrifice, and women just sacrifice so much. Like that she sacrificed her whole childhood, her whole mental health, all the way through, and then she eventually was happy, and then she once again had to sacrifice herself for the better of everyone.
Okay, maybe, yeah.
Women suffering, always. You know, when you look at it from that point of view.
Yeah.
I did feel like this story, the 2024 one, was more based on Ellen's character, whereas I feel like the original one wasn't. I feel like it was more male-centred, but then that's the times as well, I suppose.
So it was a heroine story rather than a hero story? Okay, well then...
Like I was kind of looking out for that when we were watching the 1922 one. I was kind of looking out for that like, okay, how much focus is there on Ellen, like that character, and there wasn't as much focus on it.
So, okay, well then, so Nicole's not the hero, she is.
No, yeah, she is the hero. She's the one that saves everyone.
So then what's her, I suppose she has a hero's arc.
So she starts off by being lonely, and then she's suffering. So then she calls out for help. She gets a friend. That friend takes advantage of her. Years later, we find out she falls in love and she's happy and she doesn't have the melancholy she once had as a child. And then her lover, there's conflict there. Her lover decides to leave even though she asks him not to because she's terrified something bad's going to happen. He doesn't listen to her. She goes through slowly falls into a tougher time while her lover is away, doesn't hear from him. And then her lover comes back but is unwell and she can't speak to him. And then
she sacrificed herself.
Yes, she kind of has had all these and then like there's a plague and basically she's like, well, I'm the only one that can.
She knew what to do.
Save everyone.
Well, yeah, the doctor
kind of told her, but she
he said that there's throughout all the stories there's one consistency.
Whatever. They say the maiden.
What?
In the original one, they say the virtuous maiden sacrifices herself.
No.
What?
The vampire has to be in bed before sunrise, before the cock crows. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, he brought the soil with him because he has to sleep in the ground he was buried. before the cock crows.
Yeah. In the original, they say a maiden has to sacrifice herself.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
And she knew it had to be her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but that was... Okay, so no, that was new, because they developed that plot.
Of her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she didn't have the melancholy as a child and stuff like that.
Yeah, like you said, she was just a bystander.
She was a side character, even though she saves the one in the original one, but that's the times.
Yeah. So they can add that point, but they can't add more tension.
Maybe that was the tension. It doesn't have to be tense all the time though. Sometimes they're just slow burners. You prefer, maybe it's just not your style of film.
Okay, yeah. Then what did you think of it? What was your movie experience?
My movie experience is in with the new one.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I think it was more focused on looking at the two though. Like I think the new one definitely focuses on a woman's struggle more than the original one did. Like Lily Rose Depp was the main character, Orlok was like a side character.
Would you encourage people to see it?
Yeah. But not if you're prudish.
Really, I didn't think it was as fun.
Just from people, I'm like, oh, and people were saying they were all getting hot and heavy in the cinema, and I was like, no.
No.
Like
there was a few raunchies.
And then also people say they're like, oh, Bridgerton, that. I'm like, oh, no, you need to get a life.
Yeah, so you encourage people to see it?
Yeah.
But I don't think I think it's a forgettable movie.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to win any awards. I think it is going to, like that, I think it's going to open doors for, like, Lily Rose Depp to go into that horror genre.
Okay, yeah.
Like the way, like, Wednesday did for Year One.
Yeah, Selena Gomez.
No. Jenna Ortega. Like, that opened doors for her. I feel like this is going to open doors for Lily Rose Depp that way, into that genre. What do you think? Would you recommend people to go see it?
Yeah, I'd say go see it, but I wouldn't... If you didn't see it, it's not the end of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think...
Was it worth the money we paid?
Yeah, I think... It won't have the effect the original one had.
Oh God, no. No.
What do you prefer?
I like the original one.
Yeah.
But I feel like the original one's a bit light-hearted.
I think it had to be them. But in my memory, it was scary. But I think, like I said, I think it was just hungover that day.
Yeah, I think it's quite light-hearted. I think it's a nice way of getting into that kind of genre. Like if I'd watched that as a kid, I don't think I would have been afraid of it. But I think it would have like ignited a romance, like a love for
vampires, Dracula.
Yeah, and stuff.
The Dracula story. Also shout out Bram Stoker.
Yup, Bram Stoker. We love Irish.
Up the Irish.
People.
Up the Irish.
But yeah, I think... Yeah, like you said, I don't think it's gonna, like, if people don't go see it, I don't think it's the end of the world. Like, it's not a groundbreaking film or anything.
So, how... Have you been bitten by a vampire?
Yeah, I think so.
Ugh.
Oh, so big dirty spot.
Oh, maybe it's... Yeah, you're out in the shed with the dad.
What? How many stars would you give it out of 10?
Yeah. It's a...
If you say 7, I'll be shocked.
It's a 7 on the nose.
What?
Wow.
You're going to give it 7?
Would you not give it 7?
Oh,
like,
yeah. I'd give it 7. But I'm looking at the costumes. I think the costumes were amazing.
Yeah, overall, it was like...
Yeah, it was dark.
Yeah.
What was your favourite part of it? Come on, be serious.
I don't know. What memorable scenes are there? I liked Willem Dafoe. Thought he was kooky.
Yeah.
It was fun.
What was your memorable scene for you?
I don't know. None of it's really.
None of it's memorable for you.
No.
Would you watch it again?
No, I wouldn't. Would you?
I think I'd watch it again for like costumes.
If
and stuff.
it was on telly box, I'd watch it, but I wouldn't
seek it out.
Exactly.
Like Halloween if it was on.
No, I think I'd watch scary movies.
So the fact it was out Christmas Day. New Year's Day?
But like that, maybe that's like you were saying that didn't want it to be a horror. Because surely you could have rushed that through for Halloween.
Is it a romance?
It's like 4 things. It's a coming of age romance movie.
She says the word coming, I say that should be a game during that film. Every time she says, he's coming,
you have to come.
You take a shot. Stop. Stop it. Yeah, she says that a lot in her breathy
Gasping
voice. Yeah, it's a bit. I think that's what people find uncomfortable as well.
What?
And she's like,
oh yeah, could you feel like I seen him?
He's coming. Yeah, I think people got really.
To visit.
Yeah, people got.
Oh, you can't say it or come.
You can.
But I think she was saying it as he's on the way.
Yeah,
Not
but
like
I think people were getting like, oh.
Shaking hands with the one-eyed milkman.
Yeah, people were getting uncomfortable. But just even the way she was saying it, I think that's what made people feel uncomfortable. That was a bit sexy. I don't think I'd watch it again. Like that, if it was on the telly, I'd watch it. Memorable scene. I think the memorable scene was when she had her little freakouts when she was getting possessed. I think they were quite memorable. I remember on the snap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when she was.
And Jack gets tied to the bed.
Yeah.
It was very Exorcist.
Yeah, all her being kind of possessed-y kind of scenes were all 10 out of 10, and that's why I'm saying I think she will do really well, like to move forward in that kind of genre if she wanted to.
Move on.
Yeah, if she wants, not that she will probably.
I would leave that there.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Any closing remarks?
Bounce on it, crazy style. Yeah, what was his voice?
Yeah, that was Bill
Hader. Bill Skarsgård.
That's like, what's his name as the Penguin? There's
Colin
no
Farrell.
need for him to be.
Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like the amount of prosthetics.
Yeah.
Like, it's unrecognisable.
But also, like, I feel like you don't see his face that much.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know if this is like, you know more about this than I would, but I know prosthetics wise, but I was looking at it going, that's CGI, that's not prosthetics.
It's a hybrid.
Is it something to do with the lights or something, or?
It'd be a hybrid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a bit shit.
Yeah, I like a practical monster.
Like that, when you see Colin Farrell's makeup in Penguin, like, you're like, okay, I know it's makeup, but it also could be real.
Yeah, or like, yeah, maybe that was the thing, that because they have everything at their disposal, like, maybe it's like what Hitchcock said, don't show the monster. Your imagination will always be scarier than the monster, like in Jaws, because Spielberg said the rubber shark was just so rubbish, he couldn't show it. So the shark's on the screen like 4 times, and it's terrifying the whole way through. Like, I think it should have more like Jaws, because that's a monster movie.
Yeah.
So you think this is a monster movie? Or I think it should be a monster movie.
I don't know. My thing with vampires is always they're like the sexy monsters. They're not really monsters.
Sharks are sexy.
Yeah.
I'm a sexy shark.
My opinion of vampires is probably different. Do you know, because they lure you in, like, they're...
But I think Buffy was scarier than that.
Yeah, but all the monsters aren't vampires.
Yeah, but it's...
Yeah.
Okay, all the vampire monsters were scarier than that.
Okay. I don't know.
I think he was too slow. He didn't have that power or violence or spark. It's like, who did you say is best? Attila the Hun?
No.
Vlad the Impaler.
Vlad the Impaler, yeah. I think. I could be wrong.
Heard it here first.
We need to do more research on these things.
Yeah, I think. So, if you enjoyed this,
yeah, like, subscribe,
comment, share.
share.
If there's any movies you'd like us to review or anything else you'd like us to review,
below.
Please leave a comment below.
Yeah.
And give us a subscription. It costs you nothing,
Subscribe.
but it means the world to us.
Oh, ew.
Look at these nails.
These are horrific nails.
I need to get my nails done.
Vampire nails.
The only way I can do it is if you subscribe.
And don't forget, bounce on it.
Bounce on it.
Crazy
style. Oh.
We both just thought.
Right, that's the rehearsal done.
Oh!
Drop your gag hair. Oh.
Louis.
What? He's just an off-colour comments.
Yeah. You're not in leash anymore.
I am. I'm literally
Where's my
leash.
phone?
Check up your bottom.